It's always great to be prepared when life hits you with an unexpected sucker punch. And one thing that can definitely leave us feeling defenseless is not being able to pay for unexpected expenses. So in this video, we're going to talk about what an emergency fund is and how you can get started with one. What's up, money makers? I'm Brandon Young. I have taught hundreds of people how to make, save, and invest money through real estate, stocks, cryptocurrency. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. Now, emergency funds are usually personal budgets that are set aside as a personal safety net for unexpected expenses, mishaps, things that you don't expect to happen, but they do. And these are really awesome to have in place because most people are one expense away from being in debt, which is really scary. Did you know that majority of people cannot afford to pay for an unexpected expense without putting it on their credit card? Yeah. That is honestly a scary situation to be in, and I don't want you to be in that situation. So let's talk about how you can start an emergency fund. First things first, I want you to chart down your monthly expenses and income. More than likely, you're going to need a budget in place. So I need you to put down a worksheet, write all your expenses, write all the income that you make, separate them, and have it tangible in front of you so you can see what's going on. And when I say expenses, I mean every single expense. No expense is too small, so make sure each expense you have, no matter how small it is on that paper. It can be something as a subscription for $4.99. You want it on that piece of paper. Number two is to set your emergency saving goals. Now, realistically, from step one, you should have accrued the amount of expenses that you spend on a daily basis. Now, ultimately, you need to have about 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved up. So whatever you would spend on a month on expenses, you want to have that times 6. I realistically would go about 9 months, but 3 to 6 is good. As an example, let's say you have about $1,500 in expenses every single month. You would want to have between $4,500 to $9,000. The $4,500 would be for 3 months, and the $9,000 would be for 6 months. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be what you can afford, what your savings goals can ultimately be. So whatever is more comfortable for you, feel free to do that. Do you have a budget in place? If so, type in moneymaker in the comment section below. Step 3 is to start developing a plan and saving. Now, developing a goal and setting up a plan go hand in hand, so you're gonna need to start doing this ASAP. Start developing a plan that has measurable things that you can do on a daily basis that you can attain, so you can start heading toward your emergency fund goals. For example, if you have a goal of saving $200 a month over the course of about 6 to 8 months, go ahead and try to do that. As long as it's a number that you can attain and you're going in the right direction, just keep on going. Now, number 4 is to put your emergency fund in an accessible place. Now, the best place to put your emergency fund is in an account that is liquid, so you can easily access it. A liquid account is going to be a savings account out of the bank or a credit union that maybe they offer you some money back on your deposit. The main goal is that you can get these funds when you need it and you can take them out without a penalty. Number 5 is to stick to your plan. Oftentimes, step number 5 is the hardest part of the plan. It is really hard to stay consistent and to stay on track, but I know that you can do it because you are a boss and you definitely deserve to build that emergency fund. So keep at it and keep on the right track. Most bank accounts nowadays allow you to automate this process. So if that is a problem, go ahead and talk to your bank about how you can automate this process for yourself. But usually you can auto deposit this money, so everything is on autopilot. Just make sure when it comes to this fund, you have a different bank account and you're not commingling funds. You want to have a separate bank account for your actual emergency fund and another account for any bills, etc., etc. But will you start an emergency fund? Let me know in the comments section below. I'm Brandon Young, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.